How's it going? It's Shmoy, aka Baby Sham 33 here. So as you know, I was able to get Sorcerer Supreme in the arena. I'm just gonna do a quick gameplay and kind of just talk through her abilities and how I found best to use them. She has her three blessings: Satoric Ferocity, Ragado's Resolve, and Icon's Ingenuity. This is somewhat similar to how Doctor Strange switches through different stances and so forth. Um, not using any synergy teams for her. I am running Suicides, and Nick Fury, as she's a hero, will give her 10% increased damage, but that's basically it. Um, Whenever you start a fight, she starts off. If you don't choose one of those blessings to start off in, she will start off in the Satoric, which is basically increased damage attack. Um, and every 8 seconds it cycles back through. You can switch the cycles by hitting a heavy attack. For Winter Soldier fight, I'm going to go for a special 3 that you land. You basically that ruin or that phase that blessing I should say becomes like a you get a permanent ruin. For this Winter Soldier fight, I'm going with the armor because it will give me 75%. Basically, it mitigates 75% of damage taken, like chip damage taken, as long as it's up. So when it's down, you don't get that. But every time I activate a special, because I made it permanent with the first special 3, it's going to activate. I love the. It's very easy to keep up. Um, right now, I'm activating this in next phase. I'm gonna. She does apply a slow debuff on Ignox Ingenuity, which is fantastic. You'll see that a little bit later. And as you've seen from when I activate this during the armor phase, that get those sorry um, those armor breaks, which are fantastic. We're going to get the armor breaks back up. Regen all that damage. And as you see at the top under my health bar, you have the different ruins. And basically, so when she uses a special, she uses a special 2, then it uses one of each ruin to activate whatever those stored ruins to activate whatever the function is at the moment. To activate the special functions, I should say. Um, I've got my armor up, and that's fantastic. And all that damage mitigated. And everybody knows Winter Soldier is that gunshot on the level 2. And just to demonstrate something about her that I do love, the That's my fault with the spacing. But the reach on her heavy attack is I found to be absolutely fantastic. Activate special 3. And not bad, 25k damage. The special 3 damage does go up based on how many of the ruins that you have. Like I said, for this Winter Soldier fight, I basically activated the the armor one just because of his S2 gunshots. Trying to do this as fast as possible, so I'm not going to be like baiting out a lot of special ones. Switch faces. I want to activate my ruins back. And in Ignor's ingenuity, you can see how fast her power increases because each attack steals 3% of his energy bar, of his energy bar, and then basically it converts. I get 150% of the energy that I've stolen. So. Like I said, playing like this, I don't mind taking some of that. And to end that off, that was a nice 20-something K crit. Um, I don't mind taking some the block damage. And I mean, I've lost health, but that's considering, I threw a lot of special 2s during that fight. With running suicides. Like any other champ running suicides, you're throwing that many special 2s, you'd have been dead. Now, this time against Captain Marvel, I'm going to use a different tactic. I'm going to activate this during the Satoric phase. This is going to make it now where my permanent ruin is an armor break. So every time I use a special, my attacks is increased, and she's going to have that armor break on her. And see, there we go. So it doesn't matter what phase I'm technically in. When I do that, let's get some more armor breaks on her. You have slow debuffs also. And as you see, I've got, for the ruins I have stored, I have 3 armor breaks and 1 of the slow debuff. I said, because the armor break was the first one that I used, that's always going to be permanent. Fire this off. during Ragnar's blessing. So now I also have the regeneration and the heal going on. Help with all block damage. And as I said, I really do like on her heavy attack the range that it has, where you can, dex back and throw a pretty reliable heavy. Each champion has a different spacing, but actually, she has, considering it the way the attack works, she does have fantastic spacing to go ahead and do that. Let's see, she's throwing her specials, and I'm taking a that damage. I want to get the armor break back up. Bad, nice little 35k damage on the special 3. As I said, based on how many ruins that you have, is how much damage you are going to end up doing. I should say how many store ruins you have, and currently I have 5 of them, so doing some decent damage. And the power steel, like I said, it's nothing like crazy, um, but one, the increase to your own power, how fast your power goes up, and sometimes just to kind of get you out of that little spot where maybe you just need to chip off a small amount of their energy, it works fantastic. So just the level of utility that she has, I find to be fantastic. So now we're going to have this Juggernaut. And we all know how annoying Juggernaut can be with his Unstoppable. Now I can go ahead and, launch my special 1. And by doing that, I wouldn't have any problems dealing with him. Now, you might think, okay, well, I could activate the slow debuff ruin and keep that up during the whole fight. But we all know Juggernaut, the block damage that he gets, um, the block damage with Juggernaut is a lot. So what I'm going to do now, I've got the slow debuff up, and that's one. When you do a special 2, it pauses it for 5 seconds, and then once that 5 seconds till the end of the end of the attack, it like pauses it for 5 seconds. Once that 5 seconds is up, it's going to go ahead now and start running down for 12 seconds. So total uptime after you do a special 2 is 17 seconds on any of those ruins up. And now basically I'm just building ruins up, launching special 2s. And as you see, the amount of regen that I'm getting is just like ridiculous. From those blocked attacks. I'll go ahead and drop a special 3 here. I'm going to drop my special 2 again. I'm going to refresh all of those abilities. And as you see, the it pauses for the 5 seconds and then starts to run down. And I'm going to go ahead and refresh that. Not worried about his abilities whatsoever. I'm going to change phases to the armor break. Drop this down. Now, in hindsight, I probably should have done. I should have left the same ruin up. I could have, but as you see, I've still got my slow debuff up. I could have changed the ruins there, and there we go, and gone for the slow debuff one to get it back up, but it's all right. Get that refreshed up. As I said, I don't mind taking the block hits because, well, all of that damage, I'm getting it. Healing it right back up. And like I said, I could take this fight and play it a lot safer, but I am purposely not. I'm just kind of, like I said, I'm taking the hits and I'm feeling no way about it whatsoever because, like I said, just showing her, like, basically her survivability. One, like I said, running suicides. I've thrown plenty of specials. I'm not being, shy about it whatsoever. There you go. See, I'll just not even dex that. I'll launch my special 2, get those ruins back up. And this should finish him off. Bam. So like I said, because some people have said, she's not suicide friendly. But depend on the matchup that you're playing and how you adjust for that, for the playstyle of the character and so forth. I mean, like I said, you can throw a lot of specials. You can you know, you can take a good deal of block damage and so forth, and don't have any issue. Like I said, I wasn't playing conservatively. I was just kind of going all out. And these are beefy heroes. That I'm doing this with. So it's not like I'm playing. So for general questing, yeah, you're gonna get through without any problem. Um, and yeah, so like I said, these heroes all have over 500k health, that I'm going through and I'm doing this with. But like I said, that's um, enough on with this video with regards to her. Like I said, just to kind of show one going through the different blessings, what they do, her durability, um, how it works with her blessings and the ruins, the and like I said, she's a really fun character, and definitely have been enjoying playing with her, and happy I was able to get her. All right, guys. Hope you Please like and I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Thanks as always for viewing.